back to the channel, everybody. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day, having a great week. I want to thank you guys for the support on the channel, and I appreciate you guys coming back for another video. If you are new, maybe you will like the snakes and you will stick around for some more videos. But if you watched the last couple videos, you know I was having some issues with this lady right here. So this is a pearl Burmese. I had her in a Christmas tree tote, and she is apparently a rubber and a pusher on the lid, so she was kind of messing her face up just a little bit. So originally I did have the Motley boa in here, and so I swapped her over there, and then I put her in there. And since then, there's nothing in there that she can damage her face on, so she's doing extremely well. She was on paper, just so I can monitor her, make sure there's no blood or anything like that. And we can see right now that the markings that were on her before are gone. And we go around on this side where she had what appeared to be some scale damage. Doesn't appear to be there anymore, so that's definitely some good news. And behind her eyes, you can see that the coloration is a little pink, so it's a little raw. But she does have the natural pink color to her a little bit, I would say. And then she got beautiful markings on her. I love the patterns. I love the coloration on her. And if anybody's looking for an albino, I would highly suggest moving a little bit towards the pearls, because this is a hypo albino. It's just that this girl right here will not lose her colors like an original albino will. So she will be very vibrant yellow with the whites on the side. Beautiful markings on her body. I just can't say enough about how much I love, how much I really like the pearls. Like I'm even tempted to, and I don't even want to breed Burms, but when she gets a little bit older, I might just get another pearl and just try to make more of them, because a lot of people do like them. But the only thing is, though, I really don't want to get into all the breeding stuff. I don't want to get stuck with like 30 babies, because that would suck. I mean, it wouldn't suck, but the feeding bill would not be that great for me. Okay, so we're going to be feeding the Burmese, and then we're going to be feeding both Anacondas, so I'm really excited about that. I did feed both of these snakes about 2 weeks ago. I normally feed Mountain Dew, the other Anaconda, the baby Anaconda, weekly, but I'm bumping her food up a little bit because of all the craziness that happened to her last year. I don't think she's up to size now. I'm not trying to push her up to size because I don't want her to shock her body or things that go wrong. So I've been feeding her very small meals weekly for the last like 8 months. I'm just going to push her meal up just a teeny little bit, nothing crazy. And I'm just going to push her meals from 1 week to 2 weeks. And I still have Pop-Tart, the bigger Anaconda over there. I know I fed her 2 weeks ago on a pretty large meal. I have noticed, and this is just my personal observation, I fed her a large, which is crazy because she's basically 3 years old now. She was either born in February or January, but we'll just say she's 3. And, you know, I just started feeding my 4 and 5 year old boas larges, which is crazy. Now I know that they probably should have been larges a while ago. I'm not a breeder. I have no reason to pump them up to a certain size quickly because, like I said, I'm not a breeder. So I just feed them what I feel is appropriate every couple of weeks. They're growing, they're healthy, there's no fat on there, there's no fat pockets, all that stuff. So what I've noticed is on the Anaconda that she's on larges, she's actually, it seems like she's digesting completely all of her food a lot faster than the common boas. So the common boas normally poop out the rat like a week and a half after I feed them. The Anaconda, it seems, is within like 6 to 8 days, which is crazy. So maybe their metabolism is much different than the boas, but I do know that Anacondas can be very overfed very fast, get extremely obese very quickly. So I'm trying to balance it the right way and never owning an Anaconda, not to get her obese, not to feed her too much, and not to feed them too less where she's hungry or she's being malnourished. which if you look at her body structure, she's definitely not malnourished. So let's just check out a couple snakes really fast, since this is basically why we're all here, is to look at some animals. So before you guys go smoking up your keyboards, I did take out the hides from the snakes, and I'm going to show you guys. Just makes things easier in this little area. So the ivory Enchi pied, so the ivory is the super yellow belly, and this girl has beautiful markings, awesome colors, and a really, really cool pattern on her head. And then she does have the black eyes, so the ivory is the super yellow belly. So in order to get another super yellow belly out of her, you would have to add another yellow belly. So if you would breed something that's not yellow belly to her, you would not get the super form. You would just possibly, if you hit, you would just make other yellow bellies. So this is a black pastel pied. If you guys like almost all white snakes with just a little bit of color with the dark eyes, the black pastel is the way to go. If you guys want pure white snakes with blue eyes, then the blue-eyed Lucy is the way to go. So I accidentally hit the off button on the recording. So let's just check out a boa or two really, really fast. This is the IMG Motley Hypo Jungle. Let's see if we can get some good lighting on her. There we go. And so she's definitely stacked up on some pretty good genes. And she is 100% het for snow. And lucky for me, or us, we have a male snow. So it will take probably another 3-ish years for her to even be ready to breed. And then he has another 2. So not really lining that up too perfectly, but it'll be okay in the long run if, again, everything works out. So I know a lot of you guys do like the Mystic Potion, so we'll just check her out super fast. I really think she's just now coming out of blue. I think I missed that. Her coloration is a little foggy, and her colors are not as bright, and you can see her eyes are a little cloudy. So I think within the next couple days she's going to shed out. So just a couple of snakes. Let me put her back, and then we'll get to feeding. And we are back. So I think we're going to start off with the big Anaconda first, Pop-Tarts. We're going to see how she does, and we see that this is a very, very nice sized meal for her. Extremely appropriate size. And she is definitely a very, very great eater. So that's pretty much the width of her body, which is crazy to think about because she's, I'm just going to say she's 3. So barely 3, just hit 3. Like I said earlier, and it's just crazy to me that they grow this fast. Now, granted, this snake could be double or triple the size if I was letting her eat food consistently 2 times a week, once a week, which is what a lot of people do. But big snakes, overweight snakes, they die extremely fast in captivity because they don't have the wilderness to burn off the energy. So feeding snakes consistently just for internet sensation, which is what a lot of people do, which sucks. They have big anacondas, big retics, big rocks, big this, big that, just to get likes on Instagram or YouTube and stuff like that. It's crazy because you're just killing an animal that you should be loving, you should be enjoying the keeping of, and you put so much money into them. But like I said, they just sit in a box all day. So if you're pounding them with food, they're not going to burn off any energy, which sucks. But that's how it goes. So we'll let her eat. We'll feed. So these are pretty significant sized meals. I mean, some of you guys will say that they're too small. But we'll go ahead and we'll feed the Burm. This meal right here is pretty much the same size as her body, which is what I go for. And so you see right here, actually she could get a little bit larger meal. But, you know, you can see her body structure. She's not malnourished. She's not overweight. So I think she's good. That's just me personally, and I'm sticking to it. So we'll wait till these ladies, well, they're all ladies, all three of these that are eating. We'll just go over here, and this will be the largest meal that she has had. And we'll see how she looks. So she is small. She's 2000, what is she? 2020. That's crazy. It's already 2022. There we go. Perfect. So when she was sick, when she wasn't eating, when she was doing all that craziness, she lost a lot of weight. So as I said, I don't want to shock her body into feeding her too much, too fast. But we do need to get her weight up because she will be malnourished. Hopefully not, though. So she does have her little hide, which she crams herself in there. So I really think I'm going to feed her weekly, still, until she gets some good solid weight on her, and then we can slow the food down as time goes on, which is a good thing with snakes. Once you start seeing that they're putting on some good weight, you can adjust on how they are, which is really good. So she's already starting, which is crazy because the jaw span on anacondas, I feel, are much wider than the average boa. So I mean, they are in the boa family, so that is why I talk similar with the common boas and the other regular and the anaconda that is right here. So she's just loving that rat. So I've been getting hit a lot on copyright, even though like I'm downloading free songs. So if you guys aren't liking the music choices, then that's why I'm trying not to get the channel flagged for copyrights or anything crazy like that. I mean, so we'll just kind of hang out and then see what's going on. So I'll try to fast forward through this. I might put in some music, but it's gonna be like super quick. But we'll just watch her finish, and then the Burma is doing very well. Alright, so this is where we'll end it off. She definitely took quite a while to eat that. I don't think it wasn't that bad of a meal for her, but she's definitely going to have a lump in her. Definitely, you can see the aftermath of that. The berm is, well, I guess still starting, but she'll do alright. She'll have no problems with that. I'll let her be for just a little bit, and once she gets settled, she will take herself back. Let's work our way over here and see what's happening. Oh wow, that took a lot faster of a time than I thought. I thought for sure she would have been struggling. So definitely a good sized meal. We'll see what happens with her in the next 2 days. If no regurgitation happens, then this will be the size that she eats until she starts putting some more weight on, like I said. So you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. And we can definitely see that meal in her now. And she will definitely not have any interaction with me for probably 3 days. So that sucks because I really like handling her. She's super friendly, loves being out. So it really sucks feeding her and not being able to interact with her for the couple of days. But you guys have a fantastic day. I appreciate the support. If you're still around, give me a like. If you like the video, subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next video.